In this video, we're going to go over what a good prospect versus a bad prospect looks like. So let's go right ahead and jump into this. I want to share with you now a bad prospect, what a bad prospect looks like. And I crossed off the company name, the actual individual to protect their information, to protect their privacy. But this is an email here from what a bad prospect looks like, okay? So basically, in this situation, I send them an email, right? And I let them know, hey, I'm curious, do you have capacity for additional listings? This is for the real estate market, okay? And they responded back with something where they're trying to take complete control of the entire sales process. Maybe this person has been taken advantage of, previously. Maybe somebody came in as a marketing agency and didn't really know what they were doing, which is unfortunately what is happening now in today's day and age with a lot of companies, because the low barrier of entry to start a marketing agency, right? As long as you can, pick up the phone or send an email, I mean, you can quote unquote say you're an agency. And a lot of times people like these kind of, smaller businesses will get taken advantage of and they'll get a bad taste in their mouth. And so they come across very direct and kind of rude. So let me walk through this email here. So they came back and said, yes, I'm a bottom line kind of gal. So please tell me all of the costs, the commitment, the number of leads. Are you giving these leads to somebody else? How are you getting these leads? Send me your references, right? All this stuff here, right? And here's the deal, right? This puts them in the position of the alpha. Like, hey, this is what I want to know. This is all this stuff. Give me references. When you still haven't even found out if they're even a good fit for you, right? It may be that you don't like their sales process. It may be that they have a lot of holes and, they coming with this kind of attitude is just not somebody you'd want to work with, right? Because when you are running your business, right, you want to be in control. You want to be the alpha, right, in any kind of sales conversation, because the minute that you stop asking questions and being the listener, right, the minute that you stop actually becoming that consultant, that's when they come over and they take over the conversation and they start asking the questions. They start dictating the direction when you need to be in control. This person here, I didn't even respond back to them, right? Because they want to know 3 references. They want to know all this stuff, right? And this is another thing here where I could say $5, $10, $20, $10,000. But if they don't fully understand the value of my services here, right, then any price to them is going to be expensive, right? So it's important to differentiate and understand what is it that, makes a bad prospect versus a good prospect, right? And I'm going to show you some ways to respond to people that, come across where they're kind of borderline. They're not really being rude, but they are, curious to know a little bit more about you. And I'm going to show you how to properly respond to those people in another video. But in this one here, I'm just sharing with you what a bad prospect looks like and what a good prospect looks like. So here's a good prospect. Same email, same thing. Now this individual came back like this. Juan, I wrote you back a couple of days ago. Did you not get my email? Yes, I do have capacity for additional listings, and I do work them properly with the sellers in mind and negotiating a good deal, win-win. So as you notice, this individual is almost pitching himself to me and telling me that, hey, I actually can do this. I do this to make sure that the deals are closed and it's a win-win. So the frame has shifted, right? They're selling me. And this is the kind of prospects, the clients that you want to work with, the ones that are open-minded, are curious to learn more, are almost trying to position themselves and sell themselves to you, right? And so this one said, I have been a broker since 1993, took some years off to be on the development and building side of real estate, and now would like to focus on the brokerage again. So he talked about getting back to him via phone or email. So this is the kind of responses that you want to get and you want to work with, because this is your business. If you own a marketing agency, maybe a software company, whatever that may be, right? This is your business and you get to run it the way you want to. When I first started my business a while back, I was at the mercy of my prospects. I would have phone calls all day long. I would have people calling me at, different times, asking me to do all this stuff, over what we had agreed upon. And it wasn't until I decided, you know what, these are the kind of clients that I want to work with. This is what I'm not going to put up with. This is just what is a complete no, right? It's just, I don't accept this, right? And once you start setting boundaries, that's going to be the difference maker for you and your business, because it doesn't matter that somebody's paying you 3, 4, 5 grand a month when the client is a total pain in the neck, right? Money, it isn't worth it that much, right? To go through all that pain, that headache, and have somebody paying you, yeah, a good amount, because you want to work with clients that you want to work with that are, actually understanding, that are respectful, right? And they understand that you have boundaries, right? So just wanted to walk you through what a good and bad prospect looks like. So that's going to be it here for this video, and we'll see you on the next one.